Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, WoWcrendor, and welcome back to WoWcrendor Talks in front of a shitty green screen. Today, we're talking about some big news in the WoW area of gaming. I don't know why I said it like that. In development, looking ahead to Embers of Neltharion. We've got patch 10.1 news, the first major patch for World of Warcraft and Dragonflight. So if we take a look here at the old, timeline, currently we just had the trading post go up. And then UI, accessibility improvements, class updates, etc. Then in a couple of weeks, we're going to have the spring update, which is Return to Forbidden Reach. New quest challenges, you got Furbolg faction rewards, you got your race class updates, dragon riding updates, etc. Right? A lot of little stuff, little additions. But Season 2 is the big one, the patch 10.1. That's going to be going onto the PTR soon. And I'm actually pretty excited about it. I'm not even a person that typically really gets into, like, these major, kind of patch updates, like raid patch updates, because I might just be because of Shadowlands. Like, I didn't really care about Shadowlands updates. And I actually do like Dragonflight, so I care about Dragonflight updates. I think that's all it really is, to be honest. So we have a bunch of new stuff. New zone, new raid, Fire Rack assaults, Niffen renown and rewards, new PvP season, new Mythic Plus dungeon pool, new dragon riding Drake, and user interface improvements. So quite a lot, actually. And this should be between spring and summer, so it's actually not even that far away. And then 10.15 is Mega Dungeon, World Events, Content System Updates, and then Fall, Story and Quest, Holiday Refresh, which I am actually really excited for the Holiday Refresh. I want to see what they do, how many holidays they're refreshing, how they're doing it. I have made videos about this in the past of, like, Blizzard, please update your holidays. So that might be the most excited I'm going to get. You know what I mean? Because these holidays last through every expansion, right? Like, these are things that are lasting throughout. It's like mounts, right? Mounts are forever. Holidays are also pretty much forever. You always celebrate these holidays, so why not keep them up to date? I don't want to go to Brewfest and get a mug from like 7 years ago that I've gotten 7 times, right? Side tangent. Anyway, here's a new zone. It's the Zarlek Cavern. Gather your courage as you venture into the mysterious underground cavern where you'll explore, undertake new quests, meet intriguing new denizens, and experience new dragon riding updates. Players will also encounter new rare and elite creatures and claim new treasures. Great. I mean, it looks fun. I like the look of the zone. It actually kind of reminds me of, like, Tatooine from Star Wars. Doesn't that look kind of like Tatooine, you know what I'm saying? Either way, I like that. I like that it's like this underground cavern zone. Like, that's really cool. I was thinking, like, has that ever been done before? And then I remembered Cataclysm, Deep Home. And you know what? Deep Home wasn't that bad. Like, it was an alright zone. So, I mean, I don't know. And I think this will be a lot better, because obviously it's like a much larger scale zone. I imagine it'll be like the other Dragonflight zones, where it's very massive, incorporating dragon flying. So, I'm actually pretty excited about that. Here's some screenshots. I guess this is like a swampy cavern area. I don't know. It looks cool. This is, I take it, where the new raid is. This is probably also where the new raid is. This one looks pretty good. This is actually kind of looks like Deep Home, to be honest. And then there's this one. So, I mean, I think it's a really cool concept. I really like the idea of going to this underground zone. Then it says, deep beneath the Obsidian Citadel from which Neltharion once defended the Dragon Isles, like a vast hidden laboratory where the Earth Warder conducted experiments, forbidden practices he wanted to conceal from other aspects. Within these halls lies the Shadow Chamber from which Neltharion first continued with the Old Gods, walking a path that would one day lead to his transformation into Deathwing. While Razageth has been defeated, the Primalist carry on in their bid to unravel all the Titans. Bid to unravel all the Titans have wrought and must forge new alliances or rekindle all. Okay. As the heroes of Azeroth pursue enemies into the dangers of Zarlek Cavern, they are aided by local inhabitants found under the Dragon Isles, the mole folk known as Niffen and the Drogbar. They may not know much of the surface wars, but their knowledge of the underground is key to players and their allies finding their footing within. Alright. This might be one of the greatest additions to the game, in quite a long time. We now have mole creatures. This is probably the greatest addition since Tuskar, to be honest. Look at these. Look at these guys. Actually, no, probably the Lucky Do guys, right? The Grummels. Probably the greatest addition since the Grummels. Then there's the Drogbar. Drogbar, obviously, I believe were they in Deep Home? Right. They were in, I'm pretty sure they were in Deep Home. I remember them. So then they just skip ahead of this for some reason. So I went to Wowhead, as one does, to take a look at some more screenshots, and we had this one, but look at these. Hold on, look at this guy. It's a mole man wearing like a weird old cowboy hat, and it's got some dangly thing on it. Either way, this guy, fantastic. I had to show that. So I'm very excited to help out the Mole Men faction. Apparently, they're also going to be a new, you know, renown that you work your way through. So that's fantastic. I will gladly earn renown with the Mole Men. New raid dungeon, Aberrus, the Shadowed Crucible. Breach an Eltharian's secret laboratory hidden within Zaralek Cavern. It is here he created the Drakthir and ultimately succumbed to the whispers of the old gods and their corruption. Players will face 9 raid bosses in an effort to thwart the Incarnates, as well as Scale, Commander Sarkareth, whose forces seek to claim the legacy of the Drakthir. So here we are. It gives me a little bit of a Firelands vibe, you know what I mean? Almost like Firelands meets Blackwing Lair. That's kind of the vibe I get from it, which it looks really sick. I like this a lot. This boss looks okay. He's probably gonna shit on everybody. I'm like, yeah, he looks okay. He looks really cool. So I'm pumped. I'm definitely gonna be raiding this one. I'm excited. Normal, heroic, mythic difficulties, new class sets. So here we go, new tier sets. You've got your Hunter, Monk, Demon Hunter, Evoker. So Hunter, Monk, Demon Hunter, Evoker. Hunter looks okay. I like the shoulder pad. I don't know why there's like a beekeeper helmet. Monk looks kind of cool. Demon Hunter looks pretty cool. Evoker looks alright. And then we got Druid, Warrior, and Shaman. I think those all look pretty cool, actually. Shaman, I think, looks okay. I like Warrior a lot. Druid actually looks... Druid looks... I like Druid, everything. The helm's kind of... I think the helm could be a bit better, but, you know... I'm just kind of nitpicking here. We have Mage, Rogue, and Warlock. Yo, Warlock looks sick. So I would definitely want Warlock. That looks awesome. And then we have Death Knight, Priest, and Paladin. So when I first saw this, I was like, okay, Death Knight, but I thought it was Paladin Priest. You know what I mean? This looks like Priest, doesn't it? Like, and this looks like Paladin, because it reminds me of Tier 2 Judgment, right? Like, it's the same colors, same type of everything. So it's just kind of confusing. Like, how this is Priest, I guess? But it looks more Paladin-y to me, but whatever. I mainly care about Warlock and Warrior. Warlock and Warrior are the two things I have maxed out. Then more dragon riding. New traits, glyphs, and races will become available as you ride your Drake through Zarla Cavern, and a new mount, the Winding Slither Drake, can be earned along with its customizations as you continue your journey. So these look pretty cool. I like these. Very like skinny dragons. They're like me. So that's pretty neat. Yo, I got my what do you call it, dragon though? The one that drops off the final raid boss. I can't remember. Raz, right? I got the Raz one. Wow. Dragonflight, Raz. Yeah, Razageth. I have the Razageth mount, so that's pretty sick. I fly around and I'm like, look at my Razageth mount. And then some people have it and I'm like, I'm not as special. But I didn't realize the drop rate was so low. I thought it was gonna like a higher drop rate because I kept seeing people get it, and it's like 5%, which I guess is actually, it's like not super high, but it's higher than a lot of mounts. So I was like, and I don't even know if that's what it actually is, but I don't know. I got it, so I'm excited that I got it. And it's pretty neat. Anyway, Dragonflight Season 2 Mythic Plus. You got Brackenhide Hollow, Halls of Infusion, Ultimate Legacy of Tyr, Neltharius, Freehold, the Underrot, Vortex Pinnacle, and Neltharian's Lair. New seasonal affixes are in development, will be available PTR, and there's more to come. Yeehaw. So overall, it looks great. This looks like a really cool update. I'm excited for it. I mean, I like everything about it except for all the things I didn't like, which, you know, is mainly just me nitpicking it. Like, the gear doesn't look the way I want, or like this boss could be a little cooler, but like, you know, whatever. Like, I don't really care that, but I'm mainly looking at the grand scheme of things, which is we get to be in a really cool underground zone, and we get to help mole people, and really, that's about all I can ask for. So let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Are you excited? Do you not care? Let me know. And primarily, are you excited for the mole people? Because that's really all you really need to talk about. Either way, thanks for listening, watching, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go check out some more videos up here, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Okay. See ya.